want to bring in another guest, Tom Smith. He's the Taser Company co-founder, and he's also with WRAP Technologies. He's the president of WRAP Technologies. Tom, I want you on the show because I want you to describe this BolaWrap. I'm going to run some video of it. It's this rope that you go around to people. It wraps people around. There, I'm showing the video right now. Tom, could this be used in a riot situation?
Yes, it can. It can be used to select the individuals that are really instigating the rioters, because they'll usually step away from the group and give you that opportunity to hopefully get them wrapped. It's the only tool available to police that doesn't hurt them. And as Commissioner Ross mentioned, people want change, and to change the culture of policing and to get the change they want, you can't ask them to do the same job with the same tools. So new tools like the BolaWrap that can be provided that don't hurt people but allow them to be restrained to end these situations peacefully is one of the steps in the right direction.
Have you got any interest from police chiefs or police departments around the country?
Oh, yes. We're already on the streets in many cities. Minneapolis actually is testing it. Chicago, Houston. We've seen a huge increase in that because police are looking for ways to change, to help de-escalate these situations, to not have to hurt people to do their job safely. And again, that's why we're seeing a big increase on the interest from especially the major cities and not only here in the U.S., but around the world.
Tom, that's interest, and you say it's being tested in places. Has any police department actually bought it and deployed it?
Yes, sir. They're on the streets in LAPD. We have over 1,000 officers using it. We've had a record revenue in the first quarter, almost equivalent to all of last year. So we are seeing a huge increase in not only interest, but in sales. 150 departments here domestically, 26 countries internationally.
Okay, hold on for a second. Let me go back to Commissioner Richard Ross. Is this the kind of thing that you think would be a useful new device in controlling riots?
I think it's going to be useful in a myriad of ways in policing, and I think it's going to change the way law enforcement does things. As Tom indicated, there's certainly going to be incidences where you can utilize this product when you isolate an individual. I've seen video footage around the country where one or two people are isolated and, officers are relegated to tackling that person to get compliance and getting them under control. This enables them to do this safely. And for both the subject as well as for the police officer. And I really believe it's going to change the face of policing going forward, because as you're dealing with people in crisis, the sanctity of life is one of the things we talk about all the time. Protecting the subject at hand and the police officer, making their job safer as well. And as you look at what's happening in law enforcement, particularly in the last decade or so, people are demanding more of their law enforcement. They want to come to the table. They want to talk about policy changes, but they want to talk about less than lethal. And this is one of these products that I believe is truly going to change the game for law enforcement as we go forward.
Very interesting. Tom Smith, Richard Ross, Commissioner Ross, both of you gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.